Hello, friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. All right, I'm on a little search and find mission today. When I eat meals, I'm a single guy, and so when I eat meals, I kind of settle into a pattern and have a lot of the same things over and over and over again. But after a while, I get a little bit bored and need a little variety. Now, lately, I've been eating, omelets. I showed you how I did those a few weeks ago. I buy those Jimmy Dean egg sausage McMuffin things that you can buy at the grocery store. Occasionally I'll have like a bowl of Cheerios or something like that. But one of the things that was kind of one of my go-tos when I lived back in California was Bear Claws. I love Bear Claws sweet rolls. And I have not been able to find any Bear Claws since I've been here. So I want to kind of go look around today, see if I can solve that issue. Basically, I've only really looked at my local HEB, and they've got a pretty decent bakery section. And in fact, about a week ago, I found some fruit rollovers that they have. It's basically, it's like a flaky pastry thing with a fruit filling. Now, I can't do a lot of this stuff. I'm not really into really, really sweet things. And so I have to kind of, stay away from that. I think sometimes when I get up in the morning, if I eat something really sweet, it kind of knocks my blood sugar out of control, and then I don't really feel good after that. So I'm trying to avoid that. So we're going to, avoid that kind of stuff. But what I want to do is, like I said, go see if I can find some Bear Claws. So I'm going to go around. We're going to go to my normal HEB, see if I can find anything there. There's like a HEB supermarket or superstore down the street a ways, and I'm going to go check that out. And I'm also going to look at the grocery section at Walmart and Kmart, just to see what we can find and see if we can get something. So let's go. This will be interesting, hopefully. Now, for those of you who aren't sure what a Bear Claw is, it's just a small kind of a flat muffin with cinnamon and sugar in the middle, and usually like a powdered sugar frosting on the top. It's a very simple thing. It isn't really terribly sweet, but it's got a little bit of flavor, a little bit of sweetness to it, and it's been kind of one of my go-tos for a long time. So, like I said, I'm hoping I can find it, at least find out where they are, so that if I do get the craving in the future, I can know where to go. So here's kind of the sweet roll section of local Kmart here. Not really seeing anything I'm really attracted to. Donuts are probably a little too sweet for me, not really into that. That's sort of close, but I'm not really into Hostess stuff. It tastes a little too processed to me. I like things that are maybe a little bit more, taste like they're a little bit more homemade, or at least locally made, not made in some big factory somewhere. So yeah, nothing here. Let's go to the next place. Oh, and my mistake, it wasn't Kmart, it's Target. Oh well. So Target didn't have it. All right, I'm at my local HEB Plus. That's that superstore I told you about. So let's see if they got anything. Yeah, here are these fruit flavored turnovers I was telling you about. I'll probably get some of those. Those are pretty good. So they got this little island that have a lot of this kind of stuff around here. I'm not really seeing what I'm looking for. Honey buns, they're kind of close, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Even those pecan spin wheels, they look pretty decent, but not finding my Bear Claws yet. And here's kind of the pastries section in here, and I'm actually seeing one thing that looks like it might be interesting. That might be worth a look. It's not exactly what I'm thinking of, but might be worth a try, huh? I think maybe I'll get one of those to see if they're any good. And since I'm going to get something here, I'll get some of these turnovers too, but it looks like this is a case of I snooze, I lose, because they had the apple ones and they had the cherry ones. And I think there were apple ones here a few minutes ago, but they're gone now, so they only got the cherry ones. The cherry ones are good too, so it just means I'll have to get two of them, but I was looking forward to getting maybe one of each. So one of my favorite things for a vegetable with dinner is corn on the cob, and I found corn on the cob has been a little bit hit and miss here in Texas since I arrived. However, about a week ago, I found a new batch of corn in my local HEB that was probably some of the best corn I've ever had, and I'm seeing more of it here. However, these don't really look as nice. One of the things I noticed is a lot of them are just really small, and you know, the ones I've been seeing that were so good at my other HEB were really big ears. So I think I'm going to hold off on this. Maybe I'll go back to my regular HEB and see if I can find some of that. One of the things that's really impressed me about HEB is they have an incredible produce section. When I was back in California, there were actually like 3 different stores I had to go to for different things depending on what I looked for. You know, I did my day-to-day shopping at Ralph's. If I wanted produce or like real fresh meat or something like that, I'd go to a local Sprouts. And then if I wanted things like in bulk, I'd go to like Costco or something like that. But the produce section here rivals what Sprouts used to have. So yeah, I really like this a lot. This is a good example of what I like about Sprouts. Check out those apples. Those things are the size of like a baseball. They're massive. And of course they like their spicy stuff in Texas. You didn't see a whole lot of this in California. You can get them both fresh and dried. And then you run into something like this. I've never even seen one of these. This is called a jackfruit. That thing's the size of a watermelon. No idea what that is. One of the best things about this vlog, though, is I'm sure somebody will watch this and will tell me exactly what that is and what it tastes like. Who knows? After some advice, I may end up having to get one. I was here a few days ago on a Saturday, and this place was so packed it was actually kind of unpleasant to be around here. You couldn't go anywhere without running into somebody. So this place is a lot nicer to visit when it's not quite so packed. All right, so I'm going to continue the search here because I still want to see if I can find the perfect thing. I think what I got here is going to probably be all right, but like I said, I want to just keep the search open, see if I can find something better. I'm 90% there, but I want to see if I can find that 100%. All right, so I'm in the Walmart pastry section right now. Yeah, they got these pecan spin wheels again, and host of cinnamon rolls. And like I said, I'm not generally into those. They taste too processed to me. One of the things, I guess Texas really likes their honey buns. But yeah, not really seeing what I'm looking for here. So, you know, like I said, I wanted to try, give everything a chance, just because if I can find the right thing, then we'll go with that. But I think that thing I found over at the HEB is going to probably be my best option. Yeah, so nothing at Walmart. So I got one more place I'm going to try. I don't expect I'm going to really get anything from there, but I'm going to at least give it a shot. There's a grocery store chain here in Texas called Aldi, A-L-D-I. I've only been in there once, wasn't really that impressed with. They didn't seem to have much of anything, but we're going to give them a shot, see what happens. And then if not, then we're done. Well, I gotta actually admit, I'm a little surprised that they had something close. This looks actually pretty good, so I think I might try this, see if it's any good. I was actually surprised that worked. I'd only been in that place once before, and they just never really had a whole lot of selection, so I wasn't sure I was going to find anything there. But I don't know, we'll give it a shot to see if it's any good. Alright, so I'll admit that was a little bit different of a vlog today, but there have been comments in some of the sections on some of the videos that I've done asking me just to kind of take you guys along when I went grocery shopping. So that wasn't really what that was today, but you know, just the same, you know, this whole vlog is kind of about what's going on in my life as I relocate here, and definitely going to the grocery store and looking for things that I like is part of that. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.